Well, I haven't done a video for quite a long time, so I thought I'd do one. I don't know how all of you are doing out there in the world, but this last year has certainly taken a toll on me. I just had a meltdown, but you know the thing about that is you just get up again, so brush yourself off and keep going. So anyway, I thought I'd do a video because it's kind of lighthearted and fun. I'm mostly at home, like a lot of you are, and it's really starting to get to me, you know. I mean, this is the first time I've really been able to come out to my motorhome because, well, we had the fires again, and in state of Washington, hazardous air, not as long though. So I think next year, I don't know how I'm going to work it, but I think I'm going to need to be out of the area for at least 2 months. I guess that would be fire season. So anyway, on top of that, we've had this pandemic or plandemic or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't want it, whatever it is. I'm having problems with masks. People that can wear the masks don't seem to understand the people who can't wear the masks. So I can wear them for a little bit, but after the fires, they're especially hard. So don't really want to talk about that. It's making it hard to go anywhere, like get on an airplane. I don't know. I'm really, quite frankly, it's not all of what I wanted to talk to about today. Having a problem with what's going on in the world. It's starting to get to me. Now, if you all are having meltdowns, you know what I'm going through. You just get up. We're in survival mode now. That's what it is. And there's really something very strange going on here. It's very strange. And I can't help, let's see, trying to have fun here, but I'm also trying to be of good value to my fellow human beings. I got a book. I'm not sure how I feel about it now. I actually did a video yesterday on my iPad. That thing is so unforgiving, and if I don't do it right, I'm not very technical. If I don't do it right, then it takes 8 hours to download the video. I guess I have to go on YouTube and then record from there. I don't know. I haven't tried that yet. Anyway, it's so unforgiving. At least this thing's kind of fuzzy. That thing, you know, I'm 65. It shows every sag, every wrinkle, every la la la. Who needs that? So this is better. Huh. I had a lady I was on Zoom with the other day, and she said, "What are you doing? You look so good. You know, I'm 64. You're 65. You look better than me." That's not true, quite frankly. I did tell her about the monoatomic gold I'm taking. Here's the book. Let's see if I can get over to. I just started this, and I have it on my Kindle. I have a lot of things on my Kindle. But anyway, I told her about that, which Billy Carson has been taking this stuff. I don't know if you know who Billy Carson is, but you might look him up. He's my age. I think he just turned 65. That man looks like he is 35 or 40. So, you know, yeah. So anyway, here's the book. Okay, can you see? I hope you can see that. Let's see. I'm going to leave that up there for a while. Now, this is from a video I watched. You know, I don't do a script for these things. There's just no way I can do that. I'd be, you know, we just have to be ourselves on this. Anyway, so I just talk how I talk. Some of you like it, some of you don't. You don't have to watch this. I know I have some subscribers, which is, wow. Okay, anyway, see that? This is what I'm reading now, and this is from Project Camelot, who just got kicked off of YouTube. Everybody's having to go to BitChute, but you know what's kind of nice about that? Is you can give these people a little money. So this is the way it's going to have to go. I think BitChute will, they've set it up so you can send people a little bit of money if you want to for the videos. Sarah Westfall, another one, had excellent, excellent, excellent. God, she's a PhD. They took her off of YouTube. Did you get that? Did you? I'm gonna have to put my. I'll read the title to you. It's by Dean Henderson. Now, I don't know how well I'm gonna like this, as some of you know. Gotta. I brought this computer out from the house. I still can't get rid of all the ash from everywhere. I don't know how the ash gets on the car. Is the strangest stuff from these fires. It's like glass. This is stuff that went in our lungs. Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. Back to this. It's called Nephilim Crown 5G Apocalypse. Now, I don't know. He may be coming from a Christian perspective. I'm not all sold on that stuff. You know, things that are written in books don't necessarily make them true. Just because something's written doesn't make it true. And that's just the way I feel about things. Well, I have a right to think the way I think. Some people may not like it. The imagination can go wild from something that is written. You know, sometimes imagination is a double-edged sword. It really is. It's a gift. It is the divine and creative part of us, but at the same time, it can be positive or negative. Writing has been like a spelling. Think about it. Why do they call it spelling? It was like a magic. So we must be aware of this when we see things written. It doesn't necessarily make it true, and it is something that happens to humans with this stuff. Anyway, I'm reading this, and he's talking about the Nephilim or the Annunaki, and that they are probably still here. And you know what? The reason I'm reading it is I have come to the same conclusions myself. And no one watches my videos. I don't think YouTube's going to care. But anyway, I think these people are still here. I think he is right. If you go, I think you have to go to BitChute now. It may, God, she may still be on YouTube, Project Camelot. Anyway, they talked about it, and they get way out there. It might be, you know, but I do think that something came to this planet and it seemed to have gone to the Middle East. And it is a different species. Here we go, you know. It just seems that there's something very strange that happened on this planet. And it came at a certain time. I think that for all we know, here's another theory I have. Mars has evidence of nuclear or hydrogen bombs going off. I think the scientist's name is Brandenburg, and you can look him up on YouTube. I've seen some things he's written, and I've watched some of his lectures. There's a certain isotope, radioactive isotope. I think it's an isotope. God. I was up at 3 o'clock today. I haven't slept a lot, but this is the way I'm bringing myself around. And hopefully someone will enjoy this. But anyway, there's evidence, and that's really what happened to Mars, at least the second time. A war. A Martian war. There's a young man, I think he's a young man now. He was a child. There's another person that Project Camelot interviewed that remembers his lifetime on Mars and the wars that they had. I have a theory that they came here, and now I don't know the time period. I get that it was about 50,000 years ago. Now, some people say these Nephilim, Annunaki, or whoever they are, they've been around for about 8,000. I don't know. I will tell you another interesting thing. I read a lot. There's another, I'll put it up so you can get the name. Thomas Greenius. Yeah, can you see that? I hope you can see that. He's an author. He has a knack. And he also includes, he writes really exciting action novels. But he has a lot of people he knows in the CIA, Black Ops, military, all that stuff. He also has a knack of like a lot of writers do, they go into the ethers or whatever it is that they do, and they tell you the truth of what's really going on. Evidently, now this is fact, there is a magnetic anomaly down in Antarctica, and that the neutrinos are moving backwards. In other words, it's moving back in time. And it's like a portal, I think. So maybe they came here. When you travel space, time, you also travel time. And I don't know, how that works, But they've used the energy, the geomagnetic energy of the planet to get here. So I think there were some refugees who came from Mars. They got away, and the only way they could really hide and get away is to travel by time and space. And they came in through Antarctica. And another interesting fact this Thomas Aquinas brings out, and there's a book he wrote. I can't remember which book it was. If it was, Raising Atlantis, that book. The military when he first came out with that book, it was an e-book. They made him take a few chapters out. Would not let it out. They said, you can't put this out. You take these chapters out. He finally, I guess, got permission or something changed that he could include them. There's a couple things of interest. There's the information about what that magnetic anomaly is really about. I remember reading about it, I don't know how long ago, that there was some strange magnetic anomaly down in Antarctica. He also brings up the fact, I don't know if he puts it as a fact, he just brings it out, that they have found submarines, World War II Nazi submarines down there, solid in the ice of Antarctica. Now there are those rumors that, the Nazis went down to Antarctica. Well, what if they got caught in this magnetic portal? They went back in time 34 million years ago or whatever, and they're just locked there in that ice. Another interesting thing I saw is, I think it's Mr. BBB333 or something, I don't know, Mr. B333, he's on YouTube. He showed, and he says you can't see it now, in 2004, that when you go in on Google and look at Antarctica, you can see something that looks like a submarine. It looks, and he shows you a submarine from World War II, a Nazi submarine. It is melting out of the ice. Isn't that interesting? So I think there's a lot of things we don't know about, and sometimes when I talk, I go the long way around. I do have a point, and it will come together. Well, if you listen, it's just my way of speaking. We have this global thing going on in this world today. Everybody's locked down. I don't know if I should be afraid of this coronavirus or not. I really don't. I don't want it, whatever it is. I don't want it. I've quit working out. I love jazzercise. I loved working with the ladies. It was always so fun way to get your exercise. I'm 35 pounds overweight. 55, only 15 pounds overweight before this pandemic. But, so I'm really moving around, let's put it this way. So I'm doing the jazzercise on demand because I don't dare go back. That's done for me. I am a high-risk person. People sweating and flipping sweat on you and breathing hard. And if there is some weird thing, I'm not going back. So I do it at home. I'm really thankful for it. I'm upping my workouts. I have to move things around in my bedroom so I can work out. And I think a lot of you are doing that. We're all afraid. I don't wear masks. Everybody's wearing a mask. In a way, I'm kind of grateful because that's keeping that in on them. If you don't have respiratory problems, that's not good for someone with respiratory problems, by the way, too. You do not want fungus or bacteria going back into your respiratory. You just don't. And the first thing that happens to me when I wear any kind of mask, I just can't do it. My nose stuffs up. Then I got to breathe through my mouth, and you got that mask. You can see it going in and out, in and out. I got a headache so bad grocery shopping the other day. Most places don't bother me. This one place, I get in and out as fast as I can. I had to take it down and put it on my chin because I had to breathe. I just people don't understand it. I'm so glad people are as kind to me around here as they are. I'm always afraid someone's going to bark at me about it. Anyway, back to my point here. We got strange things going on here. And quite frankly, I think this Dean Henderson, I listened to him, and I think he's absolutely right. Everything goes back to London. Everything goes back to the crown. Everything goes back to these Annunaki who are probably still here, and they are beings or people. I think they're probably people. I think the blueprint for life on all planets throughout the whole universe is pretty much the same. There might be some differences, but finally a beautiful planet consciousness, you've got a planetary being there, creates a human finally out of the evolution of everything else they bring forth. Now, they say that there's probably hybrids in these royal families. This goes back, he's saying 8,000 years. I agree with him. And it started in the Middle East. It crawled out of the Middle East. They were from somewhere else. And I really, there's just something that tells me there's something off here. We don't ever see the real people. I don't think we ever see them. We see the hybrids. They're called blue bloods for a reason, from what I understand. Has something to do with this Rh negative blood. Actually, that runs in my family. I have 2 daughters who are Rh negative, and my father was Rh negative. For all I know, I don't know. I think I'm Rh positive. Who cares? I am human, but but somehow it does have to do with the Rh negative, and they're called blue bloods. They literally have blue blood. We have red blood. I have red blood. My daughters have red blood. My father had red blood. So there's something that right there, I agree with this Dean Henderson, that tells you it's a different species from somewhere else that evolved on another planet that used a little bit of this or that to create them. They're still a humanoid, human, but I think we're going to have to start saying no. And we're going to have to start, God, I just had my meltdown. We cannot live stupidly, but we must have some courage. And I don't know how this is all going to go. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I want to be able to see my family and travel, and I don't even know how I'm going to get on a plane, and I'm tired of isolation at the same time. One of my best friends, I can't even get her to go out to lunch, and she lectured me on wearing a mask, and I know she did it because she loves me. But I don't know how to tell these people I cannot wear a mask. I can wear a mask for maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15. I had the one mask that had the respirators on it. That was a little easier. And it's not good for me. I'm not going to get a respiratory secondary infection because I'm running around wearing a mask all day long. Not going to work. So some of you can do that. You don't have respiratory challenges. I do. If I'm on a good day, I don't have one of those things that I test my lung capacity. But I had to fight to get up to 75% lung capacity. Usually I'm probably at 60. It's one of the reasons I work out. to keep my lung capacity. So anyway, this is what I think. I don't know. I may just embarrass myself and put this on my Facebook for my friends. I don't know. You know, I can't. I'm here by myself all the time. I got my husband. He's weird though. You know, he's kind of like living with a gray alien sometimes, and his nature, and you know, his mother was the same way. I mean, I just don't. You know, I'm not trying. You know, I'm just saying. It's kind of like somebody that doesn't have a, you know, kind of in their own world and not much emotional stuff there. So, you know, it used to be I could get out and it was okay. You know, we do enjoy each other's company at times, but I don't know. Yeah, it's just a description. You know, from what I don't know any gray aliens. That from what I've seen on videos or whatever about them, that you know, his mother, I have to say, did feel like she was a gray in another lifetime. She'd watched something on Coast to Coast and wanted to get, you know, because some people think the grays are really great people. I don't know anything about these things. I'd rather stay, or the reptilians. Don't want to know anything about that, really. I would stay with the humans, see if we can work that one out. But anyway, and she wanted to get a book and read about the little grays because she felt like she was one in another life. Maybe she was. Now I do think that, you know, especially if you come in this to the planet in the physical and you die here, you will naturally be pulled back into the reincarnation of that planet. Boy, I'm really going off today. I hope someone enjoys this. Anyway, it's just my way. I haven't done a video for a while, and I even put makeup on today. I don't ever wear earrings. I thought, what the heck, I'm going to wear earrings and dress up a little bit for whatever reason. It just feels good. You know, these people that, you know, put a little makeup on, ladies, you know, it just makes you feel good. It's just for fun. And, you know, I got some more nice little purple in my hair. It makes me happy. I don't see why I should try to go for the natural look or the natural beauty type thing. We just try to have fun and look as good as we can. I like the purple. I don't know. Makes me feel better. I don't know why. I actually get compliments on it from other ladies. They really like it. I had one lady she wanted to see the back of my hair. She took a picture of it so she could show her hairstylist. I just do this stuff in the bathtub with my hair conditioner and stuff I buy at the grocery store. It seems to, and then, you know, because I don't have the money to spend on I don't have $135 to go have someone color my hair anymore. I did at one point, but not anymore, so I do this. But so I got off topic again, but I'm just getting sick of this. I'm sure all of you are just getting sick of this. And just feel like they're trying to terrorize us, and they want, you know, I will not do a vaccine. Even if they tell me I can't get on a plane or go anywhere or whatever. I am a highly allergic person. I've already had problems with the German measles vaccine I had years ago. Horrible. No, not doing it. I guess, you know, if they make it mandatory, which this governor, I think he's in bed with Bill Gates here in this state, well, he'll try to make it mandatory. You know, they're going to start having riots. I mean, there are some people who are going to say no. I mean, somehow mandatory vaccination got passed here in this state with our children. It's a crime. It's criminal. To me, these are criminal things. They should not be. It should be between your doctor. You can't sue these vaccine, you know what? This is so no for YouTube. Nobody watches my videos, you know, and I won't put it on the, I don't know, maybe they got their AI out there watching all videos, so, I don't know, you know, maybe I'll get some kind of protection from that stuff. No one's going to watch this anyway, just the right people. So where was I? Uh, I do think that there's something worldwide organized, and it's these Anunnaki are still here, and they have interbred with people. I think, and it does go back to London. I'm going to read his book. I think it's from a Christian perspective. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. You know, maybe there's some facts there or whatever, but I have my own perspective, and um, well, I'll see what I think. I do think that what he said was right on in that video. So that's why I got it, because there's something else really odd going on here. And I don't know what we're all going to do. You know, we're expecting a savior, and I think we have to, I don't know, it's going to be interesting times. So let's see. What can I say? Just remember that you really are an eternal being. I try to remember to tell myself this all the time. You really are. And whatever is being used against us, a technology that these Anunnaki came with, supposedly they've played with our DNA. I don't know. I don't know what to think about those stories. Maybe. But there's something else in the human spirit that I think overrides that. You know, we've got Aborigine people, Aboriginals, who can literally take their consciousness, and it's freaked people out. They'll be standing in front of you, and then they disappear, and then you see them up on a hill. These people have another kind of technology. Now, to me, that's human technology. That's developing something else that you don't need a spaceship to go anywhere. You go by consciousness. That's an incredible feat, if you ask me. So, anyway, hang in there, humans. You know, whatever is going on with us, and I'm really out there now. You know, I don't work now, and I don't have to be any kind of social conformity now. And I'm older. I'm a senior. I can just do it. You know, I can just be a funny little old lady now. So, and one of the things I've come here to do, one of the things I do, I know it's one of my gifts to people, is to actually say crazy things to people. The truth. And it sounds crazy. And even though they don't accept it, it wakes them up. So that's one of the things that I do here. I, out of the blue, just say something that will take someone aback. But yeah, with time, it sinks in. I say, might be something to that. So anyway, haven't done a Gracie in the Now video for a while, just my little channel. And just trying to get into the flow of life. And maybe that's what, you know, like I can hear the wind out here. And I know that we're all connected by this ether, this ocean that connects us all, and we are not disconnected. It flows out, and so I hope this video will touch you in some way, and you realize that you are not alone. You are human. You are in an ocean of love, really. And all this other stuff and all these agendas by these people, this ocean of love, I really do think, can override it. It can knock it out. So hang in there. When you have a meltdown, I have meltdowns, so what? So what? Get up again. I'll probably have more meltdowns. You know, they usually happen to me at 3 a.m. in the morning. Gosh. But that's all right. You know, I work with it. I have trouble sleeping. Just hang in there, and Well, try to keep going. I hope you got something out of my video. I kind of ramble, but that's kind of how I am. And I haven't had a lot of sleep, but I wanted to do a video on my little channel. And you I know I've got some subscriber. I may put it on YouTube. I know I'm not charismatic. I know I'm not what I have to say. Most people don't even want to listen to, but some do. A few do. A few do. And this is for those few. All right. I'm going to read my book and see how it is, and take it with a grain of salt. I always take everything I read or see or whatever. I don't take it, I discern what I believe. And I think everyone should do that, Anyway, comment if you want, and but be nice. We do nice energy around here, and I always love to hear what people think.